your Storm Team 10 forecast on News 10.
Much nicer week expected across the Wabash Valley when it comes to temperatures. Last week we were well below average, and this week we're talking about above average highs through a good part of the work week with no major temperature swings on the horizon. Now, I don't think that's going to last as we go through the rest of March once we get to the new month, but for now we're going to be all right as we finish up February. And there are a few chances of rain in the forecast, but for some of you, I'm sure you're a fan that it's rain as opposed to snow. So as we look at temperatures right now, we are in the 50s all across the Wabash Valley. It's 55 right now in Danville, 56 in Bloomington and Lagodi, 53 for Terre Haute, Newton and Olney checking in at 52, and it's currently 51 in Paris and in Robinson. And looking at the temperature trend over the next 5 days, as I mentioned, we stay above average, actually well above average most days. We should be in the mid 40s as we wrap up the month of February. We're looking at highs tomorrow and Wednesday in the upper 50s, and I would be surprised that some of you farther to the south make it into the 60s. We cool off just a touch on Thursday. We'll drop back down to 50, jump back up to 55 on Friday, and then see some slightly cooler air come in as we head into the first part of the weekend with temperatures in the upper 40s. But wrapping up the month of February, we're going to be on the very mild side after a bitterly cold week last week. Now, as we look at the Storm Team 10 storm tracker, here comes our next chance for rain. We've had some clouds stream through over the course of the day today, some clearing just to our northwest, but then more clouds are going to roll in. We have some very light rain falling across parts of Iowa, getting ready to cross the Mississippi River into Illinois, and that moisture is going to be headed toward the Wabash Valley. It's out ahead of a very weak cold front that's going to come through during the overnight hours, but that front's going to kind of fall apart as it gets into the area, so we'll see some lingering moisture from it. It will change the direction of the wind, but as you saw with the temperature trend, it's not going to impact our temperatures as we head through the rest of the week. So locally on the storm track, you can see some of that cloud cover. Radar indicating some very light moisture down in the southern part of the Wabash Valley, but I would be surprised if that's making it down to the surface. So futurecast as we go through the rest of the night, again, a mostly cloudy sky taking hold, and then as we get into the midnight hour, here come those scattered showers. Not going to be a major deal for many of us, just some light rain as we go through the overnight hours, kind of wash some things off, but I don't think it's going to be very widespread. We get into the first part of tomorrow morning, we'll keep that cloud cover in place, but over the course of the day tomorrow, we're expecting the clouds to break down, giving us a mostly sunny sky by tomorrow afternoon. That wind will be out of the northwest, but still temperatures climbing into the upper 50s for Tuesday. We get to tomorrow night, we see the cloud cover come back in. Then as we get into Wednesday, that's when we see our next chance for rain. Scattered about throughout the day, it doesn't look to be a washout at this point, and the best chance of rain appears to be Wednesday afternoon, and that's when that next cold front's going to come through. So that'll give us some more showers late in the day Wednesday, and then we'll dry back out as we head toward the end of the week. So for tonight, down to 36, mostly cloudy with those scattered showers, especially in the northern part of the Wabash Valley. And then tonight or tomorrow, 58 degrees for the high, mild day with a mostly sunny sky with a breeze out of the northwest. Down to 34 tomorrow night, mostly cloudy and cold, but not too much of a breeze. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, we see the sunshine return as we head toward the end of the week. Some cooler air spills in as we get into the weekend with highs in the 40s, but we jump back into the 50s next week.